Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Freddie Freeman, one of the season's top power hitters, makes a final push for a home run title. Next. Luis Gohara is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for Philadelphia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is launched. Look at this. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Number 25 for him on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
In the second box.
Into the box, Nick Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, this is a fun lineup to watch. They lead the league in hits. They could do it in a variety of different ways. They got some guys in the lineup who can really bang and hit the ball out of the yard. And then they got the little scrappers, the grinders, who will beat this pitcher down, drive his pitch count up, and get into that bullpen.
Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Now, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Braves.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they've won 6 in a row prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is, it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
To second for 1, back to first, and Markakis bounces into a double play. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2 ball really changed the complexion of this inning. it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 43 on the year for him, and the Braves have now tied the ball game at 1.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Stepping in now, Preston Tucker. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Justin Bour.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side and right into the shift. Albies picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Stepping into the box as Dribble Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Two out, nobody on. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Flowers
Popped him up. Cabrera waits on it. 1 down.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Stepping up now, Ozzie Albies. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Hoskins comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
batting 7th, third baseman, Johan Camargo.
Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's dead center for strike 1. Nashik It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Striding in, Jorge Alfaro, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Left side. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Pat Neshek. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. So coming to the plate, Luis Gohara. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Luis Gohara.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Williams is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line towards center field. Herrera is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Hoskins. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Now in the box, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Nick Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He swings and grounds it to short. On to Freeman, a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself, and turn 2 pretty smooth.
In now, Justin Bour. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Drilled to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 20, Preston Tucker.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Preston Tucker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-1 home. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
In now, Tyler Flowers. He popped out in his first trip. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Third baseman, number 13.
First pitch on its way.
Cabrera.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Oh, and he misses it.
Well, the bad news is he botched what looked like a routine fly ball. The good news is the runner wasn't able to advance any further than first base, so that's a play that should have been made, but at least it wasn't more than a 1-base error.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Popped him up. Kingery moving to his left. 1 away.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
That's a ball.
A ball and a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Comes set with the 0-1. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Luis Gohara is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute, help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1.
Your attention, please. And hitting for the Phillies, number 16, Saison Hernandez.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tucker is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera, 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The batter, number 4.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Standing in now, Scott Kingery, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He was a double play victim last time around. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Phillies here. Ben Lively enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This is line to left. And that'll get down. Extra bases for Markakis. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Hoskins has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, left fielder, Preston Tucker.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Preston Tucker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Markakis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Ready for another chance. Tyler Flowers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Here's a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Braves strand 1. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here at SunTrust Park, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Carlos Santana will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Popped him up. Markakis coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Aaron Blair is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. Score remains 2-2. Jared Eichhoff gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Striding into the box, Ozzie Albies. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hoskins is after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And the next in is Johan Camargo, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 4. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Grounded to short. Crawford gloves it, and there's one down now.
The batter, the shortstop, Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Ready with the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Kurt Suzuki will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
This is skied into short left center. Hoskins is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Lucas Sims has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Lucas Sims.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Nick Williams. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys.
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Into the box, Scott Kingery. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
from the stretch. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they wind up getting the out at first, although the other runner does move up 90 feet to third. Stepping in, Justin Bohr. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Jose Ramirez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Jose Ramirez.
J.P. Crawford will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Here's Ender Inciarte. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a high pop-up. Cabrera is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And a swing and a miss there on a good pitch as Markakis is retired for out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, clearly they challenged the guy they shouldn't have right there. He's got a missile launcher for an arm, so when he saw him trying to stretch a double, he unleashed one to cut him down, so probably won't be doing that again in this one.
Wilson Ramos.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder,
Odubel Herrera will stand in again as they're back at the top of the order and will go back here as well. This is when he led off the ball game as he really gets him off to a fast start with a solo home run. First offering on its way. Ground ball right side. Albies brings it in on to first, and can you believe it? A three-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Phillies down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Mark Leiter is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Leiter, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Two-run game, last of the ninth with two away. Final strike for the Braves. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Hoskins has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Phillies with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. Jared Eichhoff earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Mark Leiter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac.